much time do you think students should sit down and study for every day?
If you know what to do in life, then half of the problem solved.
Like when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? What are the potential earnings for teachers?
Ah,
Everybody, welcome to Career Quest podcast. And today, who we have here is Prakash Vasudeva, a teacher that inspires young minds towards maths and science. So, hello, sir. Thank you for
hi
coming
Rehan,
here today.
can you solve this for me?
Yeah, certainly can.
Good.
Okay, so now let's start off with the first question. What inspired you to become a teacher?
Well, I always believed that maths and science were fundamentally important for anybody's career. Maths and science, physics especially, if started early, if your fundamentals are strong, if you're managing years, in the years of that matter, that is 10th and 12th. So, I always wanted to help students who are inclined towards maths to get their fundamentals correct, to get their basics correct, so that they could become excellent professionals growing up.
Why do you think maths and science is important to their future?
Everything in life revolves around basic maths. Any problem in life could be broken down into a maths problem and solved. So, maths is going to help you in everything. Even lawyers or authors would require their maths knowledge correctly. Everybody would require maths to grow in their field.
What are your early memories like of becoming a teacher? What are your memories while your path?
Yeah, it was way back in the year 1990 when I was in my 11th standard. During this 5th September Teachers' Day, we students in Kendriya Vidyalaya had this opportunity to teach our youngsters. I was in 11th and I volunteered to teach 9th standard kids. And believe me, it was quadratic equations and maths. And that's the first time I got the high of teaching some basics to students. That's the time I got exposed to the classroom environment, people asking me questions and me solving their basic those questions. That gave me a high and that pushed me towards a career in teaching.
So is that when you wanted to start teaching, or did you wanted to teach before also?
It's one of during those days I decided that I would like to teach people.
Okay. Is it challenging to teach maths?
In fact, maths, if not taught properly during the formative years, becomes very challenging. If your basics are not clear, then the challenge grows during the say formative years means 6th, 7th, 8th. If you have not been taught maths properly in those 3 years, it becomes a very big challenge for teachers who later on develop these subjects in their later years. If the fundamentals are very clear, if they have been taught well during the years of these fundamental years, then it becomes very easy for the senior grade teacher to take on from what he has to achieve, what he had to think on achieving.
What are the potential earnings for teachers?
Ah, well, you want potential earnings for teachers. Hmm. Teacher in a normal Indian school scenario would earn anywhere between 50,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees a month, which is, I wouldn't consider it as a great profession for earning, as you say, a career with earning. But If you are passionate and if you enjoy teaching and if you are very well qualified means if you are a PhD doctor, then your earnings could go up. If you are teaching an MBA college, your earnings could go up. If you are teaching in an engineering college, your earnings could go up. If you are a school teacher and being in certain privileged schools, you can still earn a decent 1 lakh rupee a month. I think as India is growing and becoming a major of economic force, teachers' earnings will also keep improving in future.
So there are different earnings for different like colleges, universities, schools, like in those categories, like that different
Yeah, yeah.
rates.
Like in other professions also, in this profession as well, you have grades. You have grades of teachers. Teachers who are excellent will get picked up in better schools and better colleges. Their earnings will be far better than a normal teacher and a normal average teacher.
Like when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, what did I want to be? I wanted to get into the armed forces. I was hell bent on getting into the NDA, National Defense Academy. I did write in 1992. I did write my NDA entrance examination. I did qualify to take part in the SSB. I went to this place called Varanasi for my Airforce SSB. I did enjoy the selection process, but unfortunately, I was not cut out to be an officer in the Indian Army. So I didn't get selected. Simple.
So before teaching, like the school or university you teach in, before what did you work?
Hmm.
What job?
Well, I was into sales. Major part of my career was into sales. I was with companies like Reliance Communications. I was with Airtel. I'm a telecommunication man. I was been on telecom sales for a lot of my years. Right from 2000 onwards, I've been selling telecom products. During my sales days, my teaching things also got, you know, encouraged. Those days, we had my DSA people who used to come from hinterland, basic UP, Bihar hinterland guys, and we need to train them to talk internet language. We need to train them to sell internet products. So that's where my training and teaching thing overlapped with my career. I used to train them so that my career improves in SIFI or in Tata Telecommunications or in Reliance. That's how my training or my teaching career started off.
So first it was training, then it was teaching.
Yeah, first it was sales, then I moved to training slowly, and then I moved on to teaching.
Okay. Yeah. So how many jobs did you have in total, like including teaching?
5, 6 jobs.
Okay. Okay, so now we'll move on to childhood. Okay. I know I
Move
will
on to
move on to childhood question.
childhood questions. Okay, great.
So like I already asked what you want to be when you grow up. You said armed forces, but after that, like did you change your mind anytime
Did I
before?
change my mind? Well, after my electronics course, my father was working in Mumbai, then Bombay, and I moved to Bombay as a holiday. It was a holiday for me, and it was a Wednesday, I think, and he passed on the Ascent Times of India Ascent to me and said, "Why don't you apply in any of those jobs? Just go to an interview and find out what's your potential of getting a job or something." And that challenge pushed me to my first job was with Blowplast, Dilip Lamal Group company. And within 5 days, I reached Mumbai by 25th of May. And on 6th of June, I was having my first sales job.
Were you ever an intern actually?
I was never an intern, or I have not done internship as we have internship today. But my first year in Glopalas was kind of internship only.
Okay. Did you get paid?
Yeah, it was very well paid job.
Okay.
Although the salary was, yeah, in those days, that was a kind of salary which was okay.
So, what was your hobby when you were small?
Yeah, I have played badminton for quite some time. I used to play for my school, college. I used to play for my university. I
So,
played for Kendriya Vidyalayas, played nationals Kendriya Vidyalayas.
so
So badminton was my in thing.
how much time do you think students should sit down and like study for every day?
It depends upon the challenge you want to set yourself. If your goal is to do something big, you need to devote same level of time to do your achieve your goals. If you want to achieve sixth standard, then the goal is small. So you need not study 8 to 10 hours a day, not like that. 1 hour will be more than enough.
Yeah.
If you were setting your 12th standard goal as IIT JEE to be in the prestigious IIT Madras or IIT Mumbai, then you'll have to put in 10 12 hours apart from your school, just sleep for 5 hours. That would be the way to look at it. Set the goal first. What do you want to become? Then you can come down, break it up into how will you achieve it? Okay?
Yeah. Do you think you will leave teaching anytime soon?
Why do you want me to leave teaching?
No, do you think?
God willing, I won't leave teaching. I don't want to leave. I enjoy teaching comes with a lot of passion. Without passion and patience, two P's, which are fundamentally for teaching, you will not be able to teach. You will have to have loads of passion, one, to innovate, to do things differently, and to be student specific, especially when you are trying to do a tuition, 1:1 tuition, you'll have to be student specific. While in a classroom, you will have to select, you know, three different levels of students. One is an extremely intelligent, high performing student, and the second one could be a middle level student, and the third one could be a slow learner. And you could focus on these three major groups. When we are doing a one-to-one tuition kind of scenario, I should be innovative enough to challenge my student to raise his bar every time, to challenge him to increase his level every 3 months. That's more creativity and more patience which play a role in this.
Okay. So, do you still play some badminton and other sports?
Yeah, whenever I get time, I do play badminton, table tennis. I do keep myself involved in it, but not seriously enough though.
Yeah. Sir, finally, would you like to say something inspiring to the viewers out there?
Well, I want all the students to focus on their goals. Make your goal sheet. Without a goal, you can't achieve anything. Be it football or be it cricket, you need to have the run rate. If you know what to do in life, then half of the problem solved. Once you know what to do in life, then you can plan your day accordingly, plan your week accordingly, plan your month accordingly, and thereby plan your year accordingly. If you plan, most probably success will be yours. You fail to plan, you fail in everything. All the best, Hrehaan.
Okay. Bye.